Alright, hey guys, welcome to my second video on my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Now I know that's two top 10s in a row, but hear me out. This is my top 10 list of video games, not from Metacritic or anything, no rating, just based on my personal experience with these video games. Before I start the list, don't forget to comment an idea for these new videos. Who knows, I might get yours and work on it. Also, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Help me get my channel started. Alright, now let's begin the countdown for my top 10 favorite video games of all time. Alright, at number 10 we got Fortnite Battle Royale. Now this game is a bit of a oddity to me. I didn't start playing it till maybe 2018, after it started getting popular. You know, I heard a lot about it, but I never got to it. I tried it once, like in September 2017 maybe. I had no idea what to do. I got killed. I closed the game, deleted it, and went about my day. I had no idea how a Battle Royale game worked. But, yeah, man, when I got back into it, it was about Season 3. Maybe towards the end of that season, I started playing it a lot. And I mean a lot. I didn't buy the Battle Pass until maybe the end of Season 3, and I grinded out to get John Wick. And man, since that point, I played that game almost every single day, and still to this day, I don't play it as much, but I still do. I'm about level 40 this season. I should be a little higher, but I've been playing a lot of NBA 2K21, Madden 21, which sucks, but the yard is pretty fun. That's a whole nother story. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Fighters, I've been playing. Got the new WWE 2K Battlegrounds, pretty fun. But anyways, Fortnite Battle Royale, great game, fun to play with friends. Not as much as by yourself, but still a lot of fun. Love collecting the skins. Spent almost maybe $800 worth in just emotes and skins, but that's besides the point. Anyways, that's number 10, Fortnite Battle Royale. Okay, at number 9, we got Sonic Generations. Now, Sonic Generations, I've heard of it since it came out, but the thing is, I never played it until 2020, actually. I just never got around to buying it. I've always seen it. Me and my dad always, we always wanted to get it. My dad's a huge Sonic fan. I'm a huge Sonic fan. I love the 2D Sonic games more than the 3D ones, so Sonic Generations was like perfect for me because it's like a mixture of both, but either way it was fun. And yeah, I love that game so much, man. I played it finally, about April 2020. I've been playing it a lot. I love the soundtrack, just classic Sonic music remixed. Love that. I love the gameplay. It's just simple, right to the point. Sonic the Hedgehog. None of those stupid gimmicks that they tried with Sonic Boom. Cookie cutter Sonic the Hedgehog, and it works just like Sonic Mania. But man, I think I take Sonic Generations over Sonic Mania. It's just I had a really good time with it. I love this game, and I will keep it and cherish it for the rest of my life. And I'll probably play it again soon. But yeah. Sonic Generations, number 9. And at number 8, you might be a little surprised, but it's Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. Now, Animal Crossing New Horizons was actually my second Animal Crossing game that I devoted so much time to. My first one was New Leaf. I heard a lot about New Leaf. I decided to try it out, and I loved it. And ever since, I tried collecting, the GameCube one. I haven't got that one yet, but I bought the Wii one, City Folk, I believe. And then I haven't bought the DS one. I'm not a big fan of that one. I've seen it on YouTube. It seems okay. Not really for me. But New Horizons is crazy, man. Finally get to build your own island. We'll finally get to, mess with the terrain, plant trees. Well, you've always been able to plant trees. Make rivers, mountains. Well, not mountains, cliffs. Move houses around, that's crazy. Move buildings, that's also really crazy. Put stuff outside, custom designs. are way better in this game. Just having your friends over on your island, having fun with that, catching bugs, making bells, saving turnips, you know, just Animal Crossing, meat and potatoes right there, man. Making friends with your villagers, you know, I've seen a lot of complaints that the villagers don't really have that much personality, and I can see where they're coming from. I mean, you know, everyone just has that one personality type. Everyone from that personality type is like basically the same thing, and I could see that. But I could also see Nintendo maybe fixing it. I don't know, but maybe not. Either way, I still love this game to death ever since I bought it. But yeah, that the Animal Crossing New Horizons got me through this whole pandemic, and it still kind of does. I don't play it as often because I got, you know, new games, Paper Mario, Mario 3D All-Stars. Maybe I'll make videos on those games. But right now, it's about Animal Crossing New Horizons, and it's a very, very good game. And I recommend it to you as your first Animal Crossing game if you haven't played it yet. So, Animal Crossing New Horizons, number 8. Alright, at number 7 we got Super Mario Sunshine for the Nintendo GameCube. Now, the GameCube is one of my favorite systems of all time, and Super Mario Sunshine is one of my favorite games of all time, so they pair up perfectly. Super Mario Sunshine, I mean, I used to struggle playing it as a kid. It was really hard for me. I remember I would always have my dad try to beat the bosses because I would struggle so hard. Then, you know, in the mid-game I would just get lost. I would struggle with certain levels. I couldn't catch Shadow Mario. I couldn't beat the Il Piantissimo. Those races were so hard. The Sandbird, I never beat that as a kid until I tried to play it recently again, and I finally did. And then to top it off, it was re-released on the Super Mario 3D All-Stars pack, which, man, I'm having so much fun with that game. I mean, I'm already replaying Super Mario 64. I'm about to beat it, and I'm already gonna start Super Mario Sunshine, beat that, and then go on to Galaxy. But man, Super Mario Sunshine, one of my favorite games on the GameCube, still is. And looking back at it, I mean, yes, it has its problems, you know, crappy camera, crappy controls at points, story is a little clunky, you know, Bowser Jr. getting revealed is a little weird, but you know, still a great game. Never was the best, but it's still up there, just how memorable it was. You know, my favorite level, was it the Serena Beach, I think, the hotel one, and where you had to beat the ghost manta ray. I don't know why I like that one. Listening to the music nowadays brings back that great feeling of nostalgia when I was a kid. Me and my dad just playing the game, you know, listening to the music. He loved the Delfino Plaza theme, the main one. I loved it too. And, you know, I have memories of this game. I would go to my grandma Elvia's house, who's now passed on. I would just play Super Mario Sunshine, and she would love watching me play because she loved the water. She loved how refreshing it looked. And I still love how that looks too, and now replaying it on the Switch feels great. So, Super Mario Sunshine on the Nintendo GameCube. Alright, at number 6 we got Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Now, why would I pick Ultimate over the other Smash games? I've played them all, except the 64 one, but you know, I don't even own that copy. But I've played them all. I played Melee, Brawl, even the 3DS one. I played the Wii U one. You know, Brawl may be close to one of my favorite ones. I know everyone hates Brawl because of the controls, it's too slow. Everyone loves Melee because of how competitive it was. And I like Melee, I have it. You know, not my favorite Smash. It's fun. You know, it never lived up to Brawl, I guess. Lives up to Brawl to me, at least. I love Brawl more because of the characters coming in. You know, Snake and all those guys. Snake, Sonic especially. But then you throw all that into Ultimate. Snake, Sonic, those two coming back. Well, Snake coming back was a huge shock. That just, you know, I saw the reveal trailer. Snake popping up and everyone else was coming back. Pichu, the Ice Climbers, Young Link, everyone was shocked. I was watching all those reaction videos at the time. It was awesome to watch. You know, I have so much fun with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate to now. I know I still take it to my dad's house whenever we have get-togethers. of less than 10 people. And you know, we always play Smash. One of the main games is Smash, you know, Mario Party, Mortal Kombat, you know, those games. And I love Smash, man. I love the process of unlocking all the characters. I love the trophies, but sadly they're gone, replaced by stickers, which is cool, I guess, you know, collecting them. I never beat World of Light, only because it's just so damn long, and I just wanted to fight, I guess, with all the characters. So, you know, but I think World of Light, they're trying to get back to the Subspace Emissary type story in Brawl. You know, I love the new characters, Banjo, Joker. Piranha Plant is a great character. I love using him, surprisingly. You know, Ridley finally got in. We're waiting on the new character right now. The most recent character that came out was the Arms Fighter, I think. Or Min Min, actually, yeah. It was Min Min. And I know I'm getting all the DLC fighters, because of course I am. But yeah, man, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I think, is my second highest game, or second game that has the most hours on my Switch. First is Animal Crossing, because of course it is. And yeah, man, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, number 6. Also, before I move on to number 5, I just want to let you know that the soundtrack on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is just amazing. 900 plus tracks, all onto a small little cartridge, and there's still more tracks coming out with DLC fighters. So even Mii costumes, you know, Cuphead and Sans, those were just wild, man. So yeah, just a little side note. Alright, at the halfway point, quite fittingly, number 5, GTA 5. Now, back in 2013 when this game came out, I was still on the PS3. I still hadn't gotten my PS4 yet. I think it came out in 2012, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I played GTA 5 on the PS3 so much with my family, my cousins, my stepbrothers, my dad, my friends, you know, just chilling on GTA Online, just vibing, doing missions, driving around in cars, fighting each other, trying to survive the cops, you know, heists when they came out. And then I finally got to the PS4, and I got the PS4 version. That was my first PlayStation 4 game, surprisingly, along with Minecraft, because Minecraft I had it built in basically, because I already owned Minecraft on the PS3, so I just bought it again for $5 for my PS4. And yeah, so on the PS4, you know, same thing as PS3. I played a lot of online with my friends, my brothers, my cousins, my dad, and you know, same thing, just way better on online. But the PS4 version is where I finally, you know, got in depth with the story, I guess. I played a lot of the story. I had so much fun with it. It was a great story. Personally, my favorite character was Franklin. I know a lot of people like Trevor, but Franklin always was my favorite. Michael was okay. Trevor was funny at times, but kind of annoying to me. Maybe just because he was memed out. He still is. Anyways, the story was fun. Love the soundtrack choices, you know, Radio Los Santos, West Coast classics. Just, you know, great radio stations. Great music. Yeah, man, I love the customization, making your own character, making a lot of money. I remember all my friends would always brag about they got in a modded lobby, you know. They got a lot of free money. That never happened to me. Of course, it never happened to me. But, you know, I still have fun. I remember Christmas, I got, I think, one of those shark cards, and I just bought like a really nice car. And then like 2 weeks later, they came out with a nicer one for the same price. So, you know, that's when I gave up on like buying stuff on GTA Online, and now I just play it for fun with my friends. But yeah, man, GTA 5, great game. Now they're gonna port it over to PS5. So, you know, who knows if I'm gonna get that? Maybe not. Maybe I will. I don't even know when I'm gonna get my PS5, man. Selling out over here in El Paso. Of course they are. Can't even pre-order it right now. So I'm gonna wait on that. But yeah, man, GTA 5, number 5. Alright, at number 4 we got Super Mario Galaxy. Now, Super Mario Galaxy was actually one of my first games for the Wii. My first ever game, besides Wii Sports and Wii Play, was a game that's coming down on the list a little later. But right now, Mario Galaxy is in top contention for one of the greatest games of all time, for good reason. It's just a great game overall, you know, platforming. It's just a great Mario game. I fell in love with the game as soon as I started playing it. I always played it. I remember we would stop by at GameStop sometimes and they would have it on the little kiosk just to mess around with it, and I fell in love with that system. Not even the system, the game, the Wii as well. Galaxy cemented the Wii as one of the mainstays. Mario Galaxy, the first one, just a great overall game, man. Just really awesome game. One of the more early games I've actually beaten on my own, you know, and I fell in love with like the boss fights and the level design, you know. I still have little screenshots from when I first played it, like, you know, I would keep track of my score, and mostly those were funny. Now looking back on it, I'm playing it again on the 3D All-Stars pack. It feels good, just as good, maybe not better than, but I mean, nothing will capture that original feeling of playing it for the first time. Mario Galaxy, number 4. And at number 3, we got maybe a shocker to some people. It is Minecraft. Now, Minecraft came into my life a weird way. It was like back in 2011 when I still had my first laptop that I had since I was like maybe 7 or 8. My dad had gotten me a laptop just to mess around with. I love that thing to death, man. I played so many games on it. A lot of Flash games, like Super Mario Flash especially. I would always design levels and make my cousin play them. But back to that laptop. I was always into, you know, designing and playing or making stuff like that, drawing. And I was always looking for level editors. You know, I had fun making my Mario levels. And then Mario Maker came out, which is not on this list sadly, but that helped satisfy that for a bit. But then I tried looking for a 3D creator thing. And I found this game called Minecraft, and I saw YouTube videos of it. It looked pretty cool. It was still pretty early in its development. I think it was an alpha. And in 2011 I downloaded, or actually early 2012, I had downloaded the PC Gamer demo. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was my life for a few months, dude. You know, just having the same world for 3 days, 3 in-game days, and then you would have to restart. And you know, I finally decided to start, you know, making a little money. So I did like yard work for my family, most of my family, and I finally saved up enough money to get the PC version of Minecraft, and I did. I saved up about $30. I bought it. I went off. I designed my own skin. I started joining online servers, and Minecraft just changed the way I viewed video games, man. The best selling video game of all time, I believe, or up there, and for good reason. Minecraft is just incredible. It lets you express yourself. But yeah, man, Minecraft, I would put higher, but it had a huge impact, but not as much of an impact on my gaming lifestyle as a whole as these next few entries. So Minecraft, number 3. And at number 2, we got Super Paper Mario. Now this is a huge shock, but remember, this is my list, and these are the games that impacted me when I was growing up. So Super Paper Mario was my first Wii game, aside from Wii Sports and Wii Play. Dude, I love Super Paper Mario so much. Just the levels are so memorable. The music, the soundtrack was so memorable. The story was so memorable. Super Paper Mario is just on another level story-wise. One of the best Mario stories in the whole series, and for good reason. Has great writing, great characters. Maybe not your sidekicks, you know, those are just tools essentially. I have fun playing that game. I boot it up every now and then and do a little playthrough of it. I always enjoy playing through it, just for fun, even though I know it's gonna happen. It's always good just to play through it. I love Flipside. My favorite areas, you know, Merle's Mansion because of the music. the Bitlands, you know, just the retro style. I love that. I even love the underwear, which is also hell. You know, Mario gets essentially killed along with Luigi, and they end up meeting up in the underwear, which is hilarious. And then they end up going to what's supposed to be heaven, but it's called the Over There. It's really one of the best games on that system, in my opinion. So Super Paper Mario number 2. And now coming in at number 1, shock a lot of people, maybe not my close friends or family, Luigi's Mansion on the GameCube. Now, Luigi's Mansion was my first GameCube game ever. I was still very young when I started playing it. I was maybe 4 or 5. My dad had gotten me Luigi's Mansion. As a kid, it was, you know, scary for me. And looking back on it, it was kind of silly that I was afraid of it. I would love playing it, dude. Even though I was so scared to play it, I would have nightmares of it. I don't know why I would have nightmares of the portrait ghosts in the game. My favorite portrait ghost that still has an impact on me, just like memory-wise, is Shivers the Butler. I was always afraid to, you know, go in the hallway when it was still dark. I would run into Shivers. I would always get scared of the floating candles. I don't know why. But as a kid, you know, there's no such thing as like graphical limits or the way the game works. As far as I knew, Shivers could just turn on me and like just destroy me or kill me in the game. And that's, you know, that was the fun about games, and like when you're little, man, because you don't know how games work. You don't know that there's coding behind it, that these guys can only do certain things and they're not programmed to do other things. And I always had my grandma watching, God rest her soul. I always had her there with me. I'm like, Grandma, can you please watch me play? She's like, fine. We would go to the gaming room over there in my grandma's house, and we would just play it for a while, and I would get scared, and then I would take a break, and then I would start playing Sunshine, as alluded to earlier on this list. I love this game, dude. I still play it just for the seasonal, you know, Halloween, fall, autumn type of time of the year. I always try to beat it as fast as I can. I think my record is like 1 minute. I mean, 1 minute. Jesus Christ, that would be amazing. 1 hour and 30 minutes. And that's me trying my hardest. That's with a lot of mistakes. So I'm working on it. I'm trying to sharpen my time. I also own the 3DS remake of Luigi's Mansion. It doesn't have the same impact as, you know, the GameCube version. I'm a fan of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon and Luigi's Mansion 3. I have both of those games, but they never captured the original essence of the first one, and that's why this game still to this day is my favorite game of all time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This video has been in progress for maybe 3 weeks. I don't know why it took so long on it. I just decided to do other stuff because for some reason I split the recording into 2, but now that I have a new microphone, I feel like I could do more videos more often, because in these previous videos that I've done on this channel, I would use my iPhone and the headphones on it, and I would just record on the voice memos there. I mean, it would work, you know, my voice sounded decent, but I thought it was time for a change, and I invested some of my money into this microphone, and it's doing me wonders. It sounds great. I'm happy with it. I'll make it work. I'll learn it. But I finished numbers 4 through 1 on this new microphone, and I'm recording this on this new microphone as well. Numbers 1 through 5 and the intro were recorded on the headphones on the iPhone, and I just had this on the back burner for a long time. So I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. Please subscribe to my other channels, and like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.